Hey y'all, hey, happy day to you. My name is Akila Jaquette and I am a Christian. I'm a Christ follower. And I use this space, this lovely little YouTube space, to give testimonies to God about His goodness because He is oh so good. Right now we're talking about something a little different. We're talking about the move that is coming up for me in July. And we are talking about this again. This is honestly just my little diary of this process and what's going on. Because it happened that like I move and I'm living where I'm going to be living and life goes on and I forget about, the way that God does stuff. So I decided to make these. So it's more for me than for you. I'm sorry. How do I know? Because I know some people are like, how can you have faith that this is going to work out? How can you just believe that this is going to happen, that you're going to end up in this place where you're supposed to be, that God is going to move you or God is going to move you? And it's easy for me to believe because God has done it before in a big way. I think both times it's been a big way. But the biggest way was when I got moved to Long Beach. It's story time. Let's have a story. I don't remember what year it was because it's a long time ago. But way back, I was living in Compton with my family, who I love. And stuff went haywire. Things went really, really crazy. And so I ended up being evicted. Never been evicted before. This was new to me and I was like shocked by it, right? Like the whole process. So the process is you get served the papers, there's a court date, then you go to court, the judge makes his ruling, and you got to get out within a certain number of days. So went through the process of that. And so as this is happening, and I found out I had to get out, I was like, well, Lord, where am I supposed to go? Like, what? I've never had this happen. So I was looking in, like all the local places like Torrance, Gardena. If you're not in LA, you don't know these places, but Torrance, Gardena, San Pedro. I was looking in Hawthorne. I was just looking like, where am I supposed to go? I was looking at places. I saw a couple of places. I was, searching around, just putting fillers out there of like where to go, what to do. So this is where God moves and why I just believe that this is going to happen again. Not the same way, but that God is going to do something really incredible. So I'm sitting at work one day and I get this phone call and I'm like, hello. And it's this lady and she says, hi, her name, and wanted to know if I wanted to make an appointment to come see the apartment. And I'm like, what apartment? And she's like, the apartment in Long Beach. Now, understand that for me, for where I was, Long Beach was like Long Beach. It was like all the way over there. So I was like, I didn't apply for anything in Long Beach. Like, I don't even go to Long Beach. Why would I apply for something over there? And so she's like, really? Because your name is on my list. And I was like, okay, I'll come check it out. So whatever, I'll go look. So I go look at the place. Beautiful. Oh my God. Beautiful. Perfect. 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom upstairs. Beautiful, like landscaping, beautiful courtyard. It was just a gorgeous place. And I was like, wow, this is kind of amazing. So I asked her, I was like, this is really nice. I like it. Is there anything downstairs? And so she's like, oh no, we don't have any downstairs open. And I was like, oh, okay, well, I'll still fill out the application. Like upstairs is fine. That's fine. I can do that. Look at God. She calls me back after my application has been approved. And she says, oh, by the way, there is a 1 bedroom downstairs now. Would you like that one? You would have to wait an extra week. Yep, I want it. It happened that extra week put me, I think I moved maybe the day before I was supposed to be put out of my apartment. Just that quick, like it was so close. It was so close. But again, when you trust God, when you know that He's got you, sometimes it can be really close. It can be hours before something is supposed to happen, but God is just going to come through in such an amazing way. That is what moved me out to Long Beach. I had never planned to move to Long Beach. I had never thought about Long Beach. But that process, that eviction is what got me to Long Beach, where I had these incredible experiences and just love living out there. And and God is amazing. Like, y'all just don't know. God is so good. That's why I'm not worried about this. That's why I'm just doing what he tells me to do and prepare and not stressing out about it. Continually praying, because that keeps me calm. But God is so absolutely amazing. It's like the cherry on top of the sundae. My friend, who was my coworker and new friend at that point, lived 3 blocks away from me. 3 blocks. And so when I told him, I didn't know where he lived. When I told him I was moving to Long Beach and I told him where, he's like, okay, I'm going to come and give you a tour of Long Beach. I still didn't know that he was coming from down the street to come and get me. Gave me a tour of Long Beach, showed me around. I'm like a freaking kid in a candy store. I was like, oh, this is nice. Oh, wow, look at that. Oh, my God. So he was very excited about me moving over there. We ended up, this is where we went from being just friends to being like best friends, to being like super duper close, and Long Beach just being like our place. It was like our little hideaway, because his family was in LA, my family was in LA. But in Long Beach, it was just the 2 of us, and it was just, it's wonderful stuff. I love you, Sergio. I love you so much. He passed away. But just that, having that security that, like, yes, I'm moving away from my family, but look, you got somebody right down the street to take care of you. And he took care of me. He took really good care of me. I give Sergio so many props, because I can be a handful at times, but he was always there. He was always taking care of me. He was always watching out for me all the time. Even when the weather got crazy, he was like right there. So it's just amazing how God like moved me to place me somewhere else and place me where I was safe and secure and had someone watching me. Again, God is just so good. You can't tell me that he's not. You can't tell me that this eviction process, and check this out. So most of the time when you get evicted, it goes on your credit. You can't rent anything for, I think it's the next 7 to 10 years or something like that. I got moved in so fast that the eviction didn't even hit my credit. It did get on there. I saw it on there, but it came after I moved, after I was approved, after I was settled. Jesus, you can't tell me nothing about him. He's so good. So again, right now, this is not an eviction process. This is just a, can you move? Yep. So I am moving. I don't know where. I don't know how this is going to end. I don't know what's going to end up happening. But I do know that God has me. God has had me through this stuff so many times. Okay, again, I think twice. But not even just the move, right? Like, it's so much other stuff that happens in my life. God's got me in every situation. He takes care of me in every situation. So I believe he's going to do it again. I believe he's going to do it again with this move. And it's going to be something spectacular. And I cannot wait. I am so excited. Oh, Lord, move me where you want to move me. Place me where you want me to go. Do with me what you want to do, Lord. I thank you for it, because it's going to be good. It's going to be great. And I hope you all have a great day. I will talk to you later.